Right? Shalom, shalom. Let's start off by saying, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Oholoyim Ba Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Kakadash. The honors, the elders, and apostles, great millstone, well, blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, scattered abroad, the occupant, Aqua, listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson is edifying. Brother Schwab, I'm Juan back at you with another lesson. The title of this lesson is Be Ye Separate. Right? Another video of Breakfast Oil, Volume 3. Right? We have to keep ourselves separate from everything in this time, man. Right? Because if you don't separate yourself, right, you're going to be destroyed with all the filth that's around us, man. The Lord said, be separate. That means to be holy. That means, remember, you're called in this truth basically for separation, right? Because the Lord said, think not that I come to bring peace upon the earth, come not to bring peace but a sword. So the Lord is showing you he's coming to bring division, to cut, to separate the holy from the, from the ungodly, of the righteous from the sinners. Okay, separate the sheep from the goats. So we got to make sure that we're separated from the rest of this filth of the world, so we don't be taken down with it. Right? Because the more you're around it, the more you make yourself susceptible. The word susceptible to, end up being destroyed like that. End up doing things that they do. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab precept. This is 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 6:14. It says, but it says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion has light with darkness? See? So we're not supposed to be unequally yoked together with unbelievers, man. Okay? Someone that's righteous has no business, polluting themselves around unrighteousness. That's why when we talk, we can't stand ourselves to be around these people that are unrighteous, because there's no conversation we can actually have. Our conversation is holy. We're set on the affections of the things above. These people are set on the things on the earth. All right. So you have to separate yourself from that. And like when you go down to 17, it says, wherefore come out from among them. Right? It says, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. You see? So you want to be, you want the Lord to deal with you. You want the Lord to continue to sup with you. Come out from the ways of this world, man. Separate yourself from these things. Matter of fact, when you go to 1 John 15, it says what? It says, love not the world, neither things of the world. If any man, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. And he that doeth the will of the Lord Yahawah abideth forever. See? So, by you having pretty much friendship with the world, like it tells you in James 4:4, it says, don't you know that having friendship with the world is enmity to the Lord? Whosoever shall have friendship to the world shall be an enemy to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know, and that's why you have to separate yourself from all these things. All right, because Babylon is about to be destroyed, man, on a high level. So, you know, brothers always go into that simple analogy, man. If you take a good fruit and you put it with a bunch of bad fruit, they're going to get molded just like the bad fruit. Same thing with us. Now, we mingle ourselves around that enough. Now, it's a matter of time before you actually, you know, do something that these unbelievers do, or, you know, put yourself in a bad position with the Lord, man. You know, it's tough because you have to deal with the outside world, you know, going to work, you know, other scenarios and things like that. But you got to try your best to, you know, keep yourself away from that. Because again, the Lord's coming to bring division, man. To separate sheep from goats. Separate those that are going to be made holy, man, pure white. You're going to have salvation from those that are going to be destroyed. Okay? This is Ecclesiasticus 29 and 11. It says, lay up thy treasure according to the commandments of the Most High, and it shall bring thee more profit than gold. Beautiful. You know? And that's you tending to the Lord without distraction. Okay? In due time, he's going to exalt you for that. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Shemel, Shalom, brother. All right? It says, shut up alms in thy storehouses, and it shall deliver thee from all affliction. Right? And that's what we want. We want to be delivered from affliction. That's why he said, be ye separate, and I will receive you. You know? You want the Lord to be on your side fully. This is 13, and it says, I shall fight for thee against thine enemies better than a mighty shield and strong spear. That's right. It's now the Lord, you know, by you keeping yourself separate from everything else, the Lord is going to fight for you, man. He sees that you're not dealing with this world, with society, all right? And the Lord deal with those that are what? You know, afflicted, lonely, by themselves, the ones that are without hope, hope. See? So he's going to be your protector, your shield, your buckler. Okay? This is Matthew 6 and 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon the earth where moth and rust does corrupt, and where thieves do break through and steal. All right? But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust does corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart also be there. There will your heart be also. All right. And that's again setting your affection on the things that are above. You know, that's really separating yourself once again. Because the rest of this world is laying up their treasures upon the earth. You know, they're setting their selves up on, you know, the finer things of this life, you know, the future of this life. And we have no intentions of doing that because we know this place is going to be destroyed. And that's us going into that, you know, what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness? You know, what can we possibly really have to talk about? We know that this place is going to be destroyed. You're thinking this place is going to go on forever. All right? We ain't going to be able to see eye to eye like that. Okay? This is Proverbs 29 and 27. It says, an unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked. That's right. Because the light, all right, darkness can't comprehend the light. We're never going to see eye to eye, man. It's impossible. You're going to always clash heads. You know, and the moment that you you bring conversation around certain type of people, whatever, it becomes a whole debate, becomes a whole argument. And they'll say, well, that's just what you believe, this and that. Nah, man. It's just that we have nothing to talk about. We have nothing in common on that level. You know? We're filled with wisdom, right? And these people's filled with folly, man. And folly is setting great dignity out here, man. This is Nehemiah 9 and 10, 9 and 2. And it says, and the seed of Israel separated themselves from all strangers and stood and confessed their sins and their iniquities to their fathers. And they stood up in their place and read in the book of the law of the Lord YAHAWAH'S, their power, 1/4 part of the day, and another 4th part they confessed and worshiped the Lord YAHAWAH'S. You see? That's us doing what? Separating ourselves. Ain't none of these people out here reading scriptures. You know, ain't none of these people ready to do the work of the Lord. Okay? All they thinking about is we're gonna ever get back to normal. You know? Thinking about their next vacation. All right. Oh, well, I want to do this and set this up for the next 2-3 years. If I save all this money in 3 years, I'll be able to do this. And these people don't fucking understand that we have like no time left. If you're thinking 2023 is gonna be the time to dip, or even if you're thinking, I even say if you're thinking that 2025 we're gonna be doing something like crazy, man. I'm hoping we get the fuck up out of here by next year. And the Lord can make something happen within a year. All right, the Lord can make something happen within these next 3 months. So severe that we get up out of here in the beginning of 2023. But we're gonna keep it on a level of things have to play out. All right, but still praying on to the Lord that this place goes down fast. Right? This is Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it, walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou may be illuminated. You see, that's again separating yourself. Salakia. Separating yourselves from everything so the Lord could receive you. We're no longer walking in the ways of the world. We're walking according to the scriptures to the best of our ability. Girl, you better relax. What's wrong with your ass? It says, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. Yeah, you're not supposed to cast your pearls before swine, man. What we have is something that's beautiful. Don't let nobody in that circle. Sometimes I find myself over here sometimes I find myself, giving too much pearls, man, to these 2/3 that I know they 2/3 and they're never gonna get it. But sometimes it's just us naturally wanting, somebody to get it. But after 2 times, man, 2 admonitions, man, you gotta reject these fucking heretics, man. They don't get it the first 2-3 times, man. It ain't meant for them to get it. This is Baruch 4:4, and it says, "O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to Yahweh are made known unto us." Yeah, and we're always happy, man. And just people don't understand that. You know, even when we tell you about destruction and all that shit is about to come, we happy as hell about it. Oh, how can you be, you know, how you gonna be happy and, you know, laughing at the time of tribulation? Yeah, because the Lord said we would. You know, and ultimately that's the Lord laughing through us. The Lord kept calling and calling, telling you, you know, to listen. You didn't want to take heed to it. So now he said he gonna laugh when your fear cometh. You know? That's right. Micah 2:10. Arise and depart. Arise and depart. So like my boss was there. Arise and depart, for this is not your rest, because it's polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. All right? This place is gonna destroy us, man. There's nothing to set, like the brother I put before, laying not your treasures upon the earth. There's nothing to lay your treasures down here for, man, because this place is gonna be destroyed. The fashion of this world passeth away. Everything here is gonna be disintegrated, man. Everything here is gonna be disintegrated and reset it. So you're gonna lose everything on this side, man. Whether you like it or not, whether you want it to or not, it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen in your time. You know that mentality of, oh, you know, it ain't gonna happen for in our time, or it ain't gonna happen. Esau, thinking that his life, that their houses are gonna continue on forever. Shit. We don't want none of that to happen, man. We want this place to be destroyed right now. Okay? So we can enjoy the kingdom for real. Enjoy righteousness in our King. All right? Yahawashi being the King of Kings. Okay? Can be able to, you know, establish that righteousness as he always wanted to. You know, these people are fucking content with living in this wicked ass society, man, that has nothing to offer our people. Our people are so fucking into Stockholm syndrome that they're literally content with Esau oppressing their ass all damn day. You know, well, I don't feel oppressed, or, you know, I don't feel like, you know, they're a burden to me, but they are. Because they're about to show you what their fucking true colors are and what they're about and how they're trying to destroy your ass. And you're going to learn that Esau and these other nations are your fucking enemies, man. And when you say that to people, they're like, oh, well, that's hatred in you, brother. You know, well, get that little fucking God love spirit out of you, man. Because none of these damn nations care about anything you fucking do, anything about you or your families. All right? When the shit hit the fan, it's going to be every man for their fucking selves out here, man. This is Joshua 1:8. It says, this book of the law shall not depart of thy mouth, out of thy mouth, and thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous and have good success. Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna succeed, man. That's the only way you're gonna make it to that kingdom, make it to the next level. All right, is by not departing from this book, giving it your all to Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi. All right. When you stay stuck at a certain level, man, you're not prospering. All right. And that's what these guys, these 2/3 is about. They don't mind staying at the level that they're at. You know, we mind because we understand that we're true royalty, man, to the Lord. That we're supposed to have an abundance of things. We're supposed to have the world was created for our sakes, man. So if the world was created for our sakes, all right, how long shall we endure these things, man?
Why do we not possess it if the world is created for our sakes? How is it that these heathens, like the scriptures say, man, who have ever been reputed as nothing, all right, are ruling this place? If you knew that you had a whole rulership coming and that you're supposed to be ruling the world, but somebody else is ruling it, would you not be pissed off? Hell yeah. Because that's supposed to be you ruling in his shoes, in that person's shoes, and you're not. You know, it says, yeah, that's the spirit, brother. Hey, call Haloim La YAHAWAH'S Yahawashi, man. The spirit, man, the spirit through brothers right now is heavy because a lot, like, a couple brothers have been hitting me up. They're like, yo, that's the spirit, man. I was just talking about that, or, you know, that's how you know, man, that the Lord is separating us and we're all on one accord, man. You know, for us to bring out this word. And sometimes I'll bring something out or I haven't brought it out, and then I hear a brother bring it. I'm like, man, that's the spirit, because I was just about to bring something like that. And if it does come out, hey, bring out yours also, man. Don't not bring out the word because somebody brought it out the way you wanted to bring it. Nah, man, bring it out too, because that's showing the brothers that the spirit is working with us all. You know, the Lord may remember the Lord. We have individually, we all have we all have our sheep that we have to feed. So when one brother brings it out, it's meant for you to hear it or the next person to hear it. But when you bring it out, it's meant for your sheep to hear it. You know, so we got to just keep pushing it, man. Don't matter if we all sound, you know, bringing out the same thing. That just shows that we're in one accord, while everybody else is in total dust, total confusion. Okay. Yeah. That's right. It says Jeremiah 2:20-33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. Yeah, because and that's the crazy thing, man. As much as we want to, you know, teach the next man, right? Why, like it says, why trimmest thou way to seek love, man? To try to get these people that don't understand, man. Let the filthy be filthy still. You know, let the blind lead the blind. You know, if you don't get it in 2-3 times, man, it's because the Lord has blinded them and it's meant for them not to get it. And if the Lord wants you to get it, well, then eventually you will. There'll be something that'll happen that person will realize, all right, this person was for real. This person was right. You know, there's certain things like, you know, like if you got a shorty and shit, you know, it's a little harder. You know, your parents, you know, we already know they're gonna be done. All right, but we still pray somehow that YAHAWAH'S open them up. You know, whether it's your woman or you know your man, all right, whether it's your family members. Those are about the only ones that you know you might continue to keep trying to get them to get it because you have that love for them, you know. But the rest, let it be. Okay. It says Amos 3:3, can two walk together except they be agreed? Exactly. If you're not on the same page, you're not on the same mind, it's never gonna work out. You know. Here it is, you trying to Salaki, you trying to walk in the righteous way. All right, and they trying to walk wickedly. Again, that's going back to being, you know, what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness? You know, it doesn't mix together at all. You know. That's right. Proverbs 14:12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. You know, in their own mind, see, it's funny because the Lord said to us to be persuaded in our own mind, all right, of this truth, but they're persuaded in their own mind that what they have of lies is the truth. You know, that's actually true balance, because the Lord has balance of everything. Good is set against evil, evil against, you know, the sinner against the godly. All right, so somebody has to play that role. And them being persuaded that they're in their righteous mind, leaning to their own understanding and vain opinion, It's gonna lead them to death. You know. Mm-hmm. Yep, beautiful. Mark 6:11. It says, "And whosoever shall not receive you nor hear you when ye depart thence, shake off the dust under your feet for a testimony against them. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment of man if they didn't receive the truth. Because you know why? You still have the truth. You still got it. You know, so all you can give is praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. And it's more of a testimony, man, for us to just see that we have it and they don't, because many are called and few are chosen. Only few are going to be chosen. Only few are going to get it. Only 33.3% is going to get it, and the rest is going to be done. You know, so it just makes it more of a testimony that they're not made to receive that truth. So you got to dust your feet off of it. Mm-hmm. That's right. Surely oppression make a wise man mad, and the gift destroyed the heart, man. And that's why we always sound like we're mad at something, but we're not. We're actually grateful. We're happy as hell that we got this truth. Y'all just don't understand that we're trying to share it with you. But when you guys, we see you in that oppressed state, yeah, that shit get us mad, because it's not even mad that we're mad at you. We're mad at fucking Esau, man. Anything in this world anything that's in this world, you know, that's destroyed, man, blame Esau for that shit. Oh, absolutely, because it's all because of Esau. All right, and it's also because of us going off, you know, with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and he, you know, he punished us and put us on the strong delusion also. But you know, Esau was made to take peace on the earth. He was made to destroy this place, man, to make you think otherwise. So you can blame Esau for that bullshit all day long, man. That our people are in a fucked up state, man. And it'll piss us off. It'll piss us off when you know that the righteous are supposed to be in rulership, man, so that people could rejoice. But the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, so therefore the earth is mourning. Ain't none of us fucking happy here. You know, even these people that have all this money in the world and could do all that shit, they ain't happy. They ain't happy here. They're really not enjoying, you know, life the way they're supposed to. Yeah, they could go on a million vacations and all that shit, all right? But all that money don't bring you happiness, man. All right? Money don't bring happiness, man. It just eases the pain. It just makes it easier for you to do things. But nobody's happy. Why? Because this earth is just polluted, man. You know, Esau won't even care about his own self. He don't even care about his own kind. All right, so if he don't care about his own kind, and he's just his soul in him is not upright, right? He's not a just soul. Okay, you're never gonna have fucking happiness. That's why he gotta always do extra, because he's not happy with what he got. He's not content with what he has. You know, he's not satisfied with blood. Here it is. If Esau was to take over the whole entire world, right? On top of him having the blessings and everything in the world already, he's not satisfied with it, but he wants everybody basically to bow down to him. He still wouldn't be fucking happy if everybody was to bow down to him, man. He'll still find another way to want more. Next thing you know, he wants the fucking universe. You know? Because he's not happy with nothing, man, because this place is completely polluted, man. You know, remember, you know, gain is not godliness, man. You know, contentment and you know, having his truth is what is true godliness. And until you have that, you'll never be satisfied and you know, happy with things. That's why us, as much tribulations and trials we go through, man, we're content with the life we have, man. Not having nothing, being at the bottom still, but still knowing that we have Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. That's beautiful right there. You know what I mean? Shalom, shalom. This is Ecclesiastes better 7 and 8, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Exactly. And we can't. This is why we can't wait for the end of this thing, man. All right, because you know that's the that's the let me grab that real quick. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and 18, and it says, while we look not, it says, I'll start at 17, and it says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things that are not seen are eternal. Here, man. Mm-hmm. That's right. This is a Habakkuk faith. It says, yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home. See, look, he don't even keep at home, man. He don't even care about his own shit. All right. Who enlarges the desire is it's like who enlarges his desire as hell. That's what he's all about. Hell and mischief. You know? And when you're in hell and mischief, you're never fucking satisfied, man. And is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. And that's why he's bringing in that new world order. He gonna keep everybody together, but that's gonna be his biggest downfall, because that's what's gonna have everybody hate his ass, man. You know, that's right. Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. All this shit that you have out here, man, that's all temporary, man. That's all for a moment. And ultimately, the Lord gave you that to allow you to have that, man. All right. Just to destroy you, just to show you true horns later, that you, like the brother put, that you are of mischief, Now you can't go to sleep unless you cause a bunch of people to fall under your hand, under your rulership, because you're all about eating the bread of wickedness and drinking the wine of violence. You see? The path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more into the perfect day. And the more we keep bringing out this word, all right, it shines more and more to that day. More light is being shown and given. More minds are being set free. And the truth is going to set you free at the end of the day. Okay? This is Jeremiah 9 and 24, and it says, but let him that glorifieth in me glorifieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord Yahweh, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For these things I delight, saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Sham. We're going to keep glory. Excuse me. Man. We're going to keep glorifying Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Sham, man, until we make him a praise on the earth. We're not supposed to keep anybody that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent. All right, which I'll grab that right now. This is and I'll end it off on that. Because I gotta get back into work. Well, gotta go into work. Man, we fucking punched in. This is Isaiah 62 and 6. And it says, I have set up, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. All right. So we're not going to give the Lord rest, man. We're going to keep glorifying until he establishes that righteousness, and we can and we can glorify and worship Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai every single day, man, for the rest of our lives, for eternity, the righteous way, the right way, you know, being always found clean in the sight of the Lord, man, to receive all his benefits, the beauty of this earth, man, his unsearchable wisdom that lasts forever and endureth forever. You know, that's right. We're gonna fight for the truth until death. Ecclesiasticus 4:28. Strive for the truth until death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. You know, but I'm gonna end it off on that note. Take my ass inside to this whack ass plantation. So, Lord willing, that the lesson was edifying. So, with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, call Halorium La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom, the water brother Kazak, bringing in the scriptures as always. All right. And to the rest of you that was tuning in, may Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Barakatah your day, keep fighting the good fight of faith. Okay. We almost up out of here. Kwam Yasharala, Baba Ball soon. Shalom.